Lightweight champion Joe Brown defends his title against Wallace Bud Smith. Miami Beach, 13th of February, 1957.
Round number one. In the white trunks, Joe Brown. In the black, Wallace Smith. Brown, the defending champion. This the return bout after Brown lifted the title from Smith last August. Smith in the white trunks, equipped with a very fine left hand. His left hook is most powerful punch. Both these boys have a pretty impressive knockout record, particularly considering the fact they are in the lightweight division, where there isn't a great deal of beef behind the punch. Joe Brown, in 59 victories, has scored 25 of them by knockout. Wallace Smith has scored 18 out of 32 victories by a knockout. Joe Brown has been keeping busy with that jab, potting away at Smith, who likes to move in on his opponent. And it's been keeping Smith at a distance. That hook, however, did even better than that. It was a good hook landing on Wallace Smith. Smith has had practically no success after he won the lightweight championship from Jimmy Carter. We've got a minute to go in round number one. Smith is in the black trunks. He is now working on a losing streak of 4 straight. 2 of those losses coming to this boy, Joe Brown, in the white trunks, who he's fighting tonight. And Brown now is getting some good pot shots in at the head of Smith. "30 seconds left in this first round. The second round of the scheduled 15-rounder between champion Joe Brown in the white trunks against Wallace Smith for the lightweight championship of the world. In the event of a knockdown, this being a championship bout, the compulsory 8 count is waived. The fighter can resume as quickly as he cares to. Beautiful right cross banged home by Joe Brown. From Smith's corner, we can hear shouts of his seconds calling on him to move in. He has a little disadvantage in the reach against Joe Brown. Staying at long range adds to that advantage. There's a minute left in the second round. Smith gets home a good right-hand shot to the jaw of Joe Brown. He is finding Brown, however, a highly elusive target, as you can see quite easily. Brown with that big right hand again, and Smith is very wobbly. And the bell just comes home to save him in the round. Now we go into the third round. And Smith almost didn't see the beginning of this one. He was really slammed just at the concluding seconds of round number 2. And you could see the nervous tremor travel right through his body down to his legs as he was shaky, stiff-legged, and bouncing against the ropes. But the bell rang, and Brown in the white trunks, the defending champion, had no chance to follow up the advantage. That was not a knockdown. As Brown was falling away from the punch, it was not a strong punch. Smith shot one, and Brown, pulling away from it, had his shoe sole scraping the rosin-dusted canvas and stick there, and that is what tripped him up. One minute left. We're in round number 3. Big right-hand shot, and again, Smith is staggered. Walks into a left hook. 30 seconds left in this third round. Ten seconds. Coming now to the fourth round, champion Joe Brown in the white trunks, Wallace Smith in the black. Smith attempting to force the fighting a little more in this round. At least up till this point, he's been moving in more steadily on Brown. But he hasn't got much snap in his punching. He is just sort of pawing the air out there, not jolting out punches. got a roar of encouragement from the crowd as he kept up a sustained attempt against Joe Brown. Came in with several jabs, but then was short with the right hand as he tried to come in with a cross. There's a little less than a minute left now in round 4. Seconds left in this 4th round.
Hey, Joe. You can beat these guys.
The end of round number 4.
Hey, Bill. Bill, is Finley there? Bill, is Finley there? No, he isn't. He's gone. He didn't leave a holder for me, huh? He didn't leave anything except these wires.
Smith again beginning to crowd on Joe Brown. Brown thus far has been able to stay completely out of danger. It is noticeable and shows the reasoning of the shouts from Smith's corner to move in on him and stay tight that Brown does not have the ease to take his pot shots at Smith as he does when Smith is staying out at long range. Good left by Joe Brown, but that right hand was a glancing blow. The follow-up punch, minute to go in round number 5. Seconds left in the 5th round. While Brown, the champion in the white trunks, has certainly been in control of this fight thus far, it is also readily seen that he isn't taking any chances yet. Round number 6 coming up in the black trunks. Wallace Smith, the challenger and former champion, against the defending titleist Joe Brown. Brown in the white trunks, seemingly ready to step up the pace a bit. 2 minutes to go in round number 6. Brown getting home the right hand again. We're beginning to wonder if perhaps Brown had hurt that right hand again. He slammed home 2 big rights in the second and in the third round. The second round had almost ended the fight, but it came right as the bell was about to sound. And then had been very sparing in his use of it. Now seems to be ready to shoot it again. One minute left, and we're in round number 6. Thirty seconds left in the 6th round. Suddenly flashes a hook that came home nicely on the champion Joe Brown. Counter-punching right hand by Smith. Jabbing attack of Joe Brown has bloodied the nose of Wallace Smith. One minute to go in round number 7. Crowd getting impatient at the lack of big punches on the part of these fighters. .30 seconds left. Round number 7. his corner very carefully that time to see whether that right hand was getting any special attention. He is fighting as though he has hurt it again. Throwing it, but very seldom. And the trainer sort of worked the glove down toward the end of the hand a couple of times. And Smith is beginning to step up his attack as though he realizes that Brown may not have all his weapons available at the present time. Mind you, Brown broke his right hand in winning the championship from Bud Smith in their fight of last August. This is the return match from that fight. And Brown did not fight since then, giving the hand all the necessary time to mend. One minute to go. We're in round number 8. Seconds left in the 8th round. There's the end of round number 8. Wallace Smith's mouth was cut on the inside in the exchange in that fight, and it showed for the first time in quite a spell Joe Brown using that right hand once again. And they're working now on the damage inside the mouth of Wallace Smith. We're ready to go now with round number 9. 1 minute left in round number 9. Thirty seconds left in the 9th round. Ten seconds to go in the 9th. The warning buzzer has sounded. The seconds called for the commissioned position. They called him in to look at the inside of Wallace Smith's mouth to pass on the extent of the damage to whether the fight should continue. It's an unusual situation when the seconds call for the doctor, but that is what happened. The fight is going on. And Dr. Robbins, as near as we could tell, did not pause to give any special instructions to referee Jimmy Peerless. A capacity crowd on hand here at the Miami Beach Auditorium. 4,129 fans, the biggest house that the Miami Beach Auditorium has ever had. $23,000 gate. There's 2 minutes left now in this 10th round. Joe Brown in the white trunks, keeping that damaged mouth as a steady target now. Feeling, and quite correctly, that if the seconds called for a doctor to look at it, it must be a highly vulnerable point. And Smith appears to be getting a little woozy right now. One minute left in round 10. Seconds left here in this 10th round. No knockdown. Smith shooting a left hook, had his leverage foot go out from under him. 10 seconds left. There's the end of round number 10. Let's go into the corner of Wallace Smith quickly as Dr. Alexander Robbins crawls through the ring ropes to go over and look at that damaged mouth once more. Smith's handlers have asked that the fight be stopped. And referee Peerless standing in the center. Are they going to stop it? The fight is stopped. Joe Brown, the lightweight champion of the world.